The one and only Steven Soderbergh, come on. Woo! Walk slower. Alright, I'd also like to welcome, you may have heard of him before. Oh yeah, you can sit down. Wait, where do I sit?
I'm going to stand.
Alright, I'll see you sit down. You may have seen him in a few movies that he's done, but I remember him from the reality show he did, where he rode his motorcycle around the world, and at one point ate boiled goat balls in Mongolia. Ladies and gentlemen, Ewan McGregor. This next gentleman got, as you saw, you cheered when he was shot in the face. And so way to go. And I don't know why you just didn't control metal and kill her, but ladies and gentlemen, the incredible, the dashing Michael Fassbender. And now, the woman that I am personally afraid of. Wow, what a performance. The star of the movie, the beautiful, the talented, ladies and gentlemen, Gina Carano. Sit, please, sit. There are many chairs, yes. Here, sit. I'll go over here. Great. All right. I'll start with you, Steven, with a question of how did all this. Well, first of all, I want to say for my own, as I just said, it's the first movie ever, or first action movie I've ever seen where I feel like you took the shit out of me and anyone here for real, as opposed to Tomb Raider, where you were like, wow. But tell us how the story came together, and then how you found the love of Gina Carano.
I was watching these fights on CBS. CBS started broadcasting these MMA fights on the network. This was a new thing. They were coming on Saturday nights, and Gina was on one of these. She was fighting on CBS on Saturday. We were watching this fight, and I just thought, wow, somebody should really build a movie around this woman. She's kind of amazing. She's a natural beauty, and she beats people into a pulp in a cage. Why wouldn't we want to build a movie around her? And so that, along with the fact that I've always liked the early Bond films, like the sort of From Russia with Love era. Anyway, so I always loved the early Bond films. I saw Gina fight, and I've just been fired off a movie. And it happens. And I thought, it would be, here's an opportunity to combine my interest in making a certain kind of spy film with, an unusual and compelling new person. So I reached out to Gina's people, and I went down to San Diego to talk to her, and I said, "She beat the shit out of you." Well, she threatened to, and but I said, "How would you feel about, being in a movie?" And she said, "Okay." So it really, I honestly felt like, so there were two things that were motivating me. One is, why is Angelina the only woman currently who's allowed to run around with a gun and beat people up? And the other is, somebody 20 years ago decided to put Steven Soderbergh in a movie who've never been in a movie, and why don't we step it up a little?
Why don't we stop Steven Soderbergh?
Well,
Or Gina Carano as the police officer, reality show. That's the next step. No, Steven Soderbergh has to be a show where he is controlling the border. It's really boring.
can he run? Can he run?
No, I don't think he can't even walk fast at this point. But so the story of Haywire, how did that all come together?
Well, so when Gina said, yeah, I'd be interested in that, I called Lem Dobbs, who I've worked with twice before on Kafka and on The Lining, and I said, Lem, I want to build a movie around this woman, and I have a couple of ideas. Let's start. We just sat down, and within a month, had sort of mapped out an outline of what it should be. It was a revenge movie. Basically, I said, look, she needs to beat her way through the cast. So Len kind of reverse engineered that, and that's how it started. It all happened very, very quickly. So that's always a good sign, I think.
And Michael and Ewan, it looked like she was really hitting you.
Yeah, I said to you, just run. Just run. I can tell you from experience, in like how many scenes before where I got my ass kicked, I was just run.
But how did the fights all work? How did it, because the choreography was incredible. How did it take forever, and were you actually being hit? It looked like, I don't know, I believe anything that happens in a movie, so. But it looked,
The fights were all choreographed and rehearsed. Ours was done kind of quickly, it was the last minute. But they were rehearsed really, what was the fight company called?
7-Eleven, I love those guys.
They're fantastic, unbelievable.
Alright.
And then we shot ours over, we shot our fight, and Stephen just wanted that evening light, so we shot ours over 2 evenings, like between 3:30 and 5:30. It was very cavalier, I thought, this huge long fight, and we were like, well, we'll just do it a couple of hours today, tomorrow. But it was chaos, it was wicked, it was really good. We had 2 cameras, we were like, go! We did one long section of the fight, and then we said, okay, no, camera over there, camera be over there, and then we did it again and again, just kept moving the cameras. And then the next day we came in and kind of picked up, by that time you'd edited it and you'd seen what you were missing. And we came in for closer stuff and picked off the closer stuff, and then the end. And my favourite bit was when there's one little series of, but there's 3 punches, right, left, right, and then there's a second right, I had to punch right over Gina's head. And Gina had to duck. She didn't duck quite as much, and I didn't stop at the time. I punched her right in the head. And she came straight up and she went, are you okay? And she was right, I really fucking hurt my hand.
She didn't feel it. We didn't talk about it. In the first scene, you were ragging on Channing because he wouldn't hit you. You were like, dude, come on. Because Channing, let me tell you, Channing's strong. Channing's strong. He's really strong. But you kept saying like, dude, come on, hit me. And he wouldn't hit you.
Yeah, she was saying the same thing to me, and I was like, this is a loser.
Shannon said, not pushing, but Shannon said, what you're supposed to say.
He's wonderful, and he's very athletic.
Okay.
Suspect.
Was that the first fight scene that you shot the whole thing?
No, actually, the first fight scene was me and Michael together.
And how did you do the single shot of shooting you in the face without actually shooting in your face? Was it just a little charge or
No, we
killed them and then we revived them. No, we had a medic right there. It was fine.
Well, my biggest problem was just like, hold your breath.
Yeah.
Just don't breathe for however long it was before the cut, because we were doing all that sort of wrestling around the place. And
It did seem to me that the corpse of you was holding his breath.
thank God. So you saw that. I tried my best, just make it natural. No, it was pretty cool. like, how do you feel about getting your ass kicked by a woman? I was like, well, it's funny you say that because it's one of my fetishes in life. No, it was, it was just cool. It's nice to get the opportunity to, play out a scene like that and do it blow for blow, literally, and be allowed to do it all. And we did do it all. And it was a lot of fun for 2 days. I think after the second day I puked. Immediately when I got back to the hotel room. But I put that down to a bug. Other than just having the shit kicked out of me by Gina Carano. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I gotta say, hats off to Gina. That was the first time. I saw it for the first time today, very impressed. And take it on for the first time to do something like that as a lead role, to carry a film like that. Obviously, you're under great tutelage of that guy over there. I don't know who this guy is. But, it's really impressive.
Gina, yeah, it's incredible that that what you did here. I mean, I don't know if it's obviously Steven has some sort of psychic power that you could just carry a movie the way you did with all these heavyweights, except for Bill Paxton because he's never done anything. But for you, what was this experience like? I mean, then you first got the call, and then all of a sudden you're making this huge action movie.
It was just kind of surreal. All of this is surreal right now. I'm a little overwhelmed. But Steven really surrounded me with some of the most beautiful people right here, and all the other actors. And gentle people that actually spent time with me and helped me out with it. So that was the first time. And I felt more vulnerable than I ever felt in my life. And I loved the fights, the fight days where I could actually feel like myself. But other than that, it was all these guys. So I was under really good care.
Have you ever worked with a deer corpse before? Never worked with a deer corpse. Just an angry one. Did you know that you ate boiled goat balls on television one time? Salty?
I just spoiled, I think. They were, it was only a wee one. It was only a wee ball.
A ball, nonetheless.
Pop, the thing you really did wanted to do was for it to pop.